What's up, guys? It's your boy Josh and Jeff.
Yes,
This is
sir.
Disagree to Agree, episode 11.
We out here, episode 11, guys. So, me and Josh was speaking, and we're reading the comments and everything that's going on with our podcast. We really appreciate it, like always. But we're going to get straight to it. We want you guys to comment on this because we really want to hear you guys' opinion. But, Josh, do you prefer to be rich or famous? What do you think about that?
Definitely rich. Off the bat, I'm going to say definitely rich.
So, you prefer to be rich over
I,
famous?
I prefer to have money. Yeah, I prefer to have money. Sometimes, obviously, being rich comes with fame or vice versa. But, thinking about it, I would like the fame because I don't know. I would like to be known. But if I had to choose one, I think just if it's like one or the other, rich. It would be nice to be known, but I'm okay not being known as well, if that makes sense.
Okay, so you prefer to be rich and not famous, or you prefer both? You like both,
Yeah.
but if you gotta choose one, you would choose rich.
Yeah, I think I would choose rich.
So you okay with being rich and not famous? So like, but you don't want that attention. You know what I'm saying? You don't want that with all like, Josh. Let me.
I would like the attention, but at the same time, now I'm thinking about it, without that attention, right? And you got the money, right? And I go pull up to some store, to the Lamborghini dealership, right? And they look at me and they don't know me, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And like, oh, you can't afford this, a thing. I'd like to be like, yeah, fuck you, sorry, but
You know what I'm
toma,
saying?
right? You see what I'm saying? So I would like that side of not being known and having the bag. I think that'd be dope, actually.
So when it comes to being rich or famous, if I get the bag and that famous side, but realistically, like I don't know. I don't know. I mean, to be honest, like you said, rich does come with fame.
Sometimes, not all the time.
Not all the time.
Sometimes.
But fame, does fame always come with rich though?
Heck no. No
No?
way. No.
Wait. So you're telling me you could be famous not rich?
Yeah, absolutely.
Give me an example.
So there's people that are famous for the wrong reasons, for doing bad things or,
Let's talk about good fame though.
good fame. So good fame, I think.
I agree with you, by the way.
Yeah,
I just want you to.
No, I get it.
Because I have had this conversation before, and people are like, "Nah, if you're famous, you're rich," but they don't understand. I feel like they're short-minded. They don't understand. But I agree
think
with you. Explain to me why, though.
I think if you're good famous, you become famous, right? You go viral. Nowadays, that's what it's called, right? Going viral. You become famous.
But necessarily, I don't think viral's being famous. We're talking about fame.
Fame. Okay, I get what you're saying. Like a more established fame. I feel you. I
Because
think
viral's a trend.
true. I agree. That's. But becoming viral could lead to being famous.
Now we're talking about famous. Don't talk to me about being. I respect it if
Yeah,
you
yeah.
you know if you're like a TikTok fame, but you're not really famous. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I get what
you're
you're
not.
saying.
You're not gonna be able to host a club in LA.
But that's what I'm saying.
And
So,
LeBron
like-
James gonna come out just because you're TikTok famous.
But that's what I'm saying. So you could be. That's what we had to define the famous, because you could be TikTok famous,
But-
and that's what I want to talk about. Doesn't make money. I mean, they make money, but
They
they're
make
not. They're
money.
not rich.
They're not rich.
They're not rich. That's what I mean by you could be famous and not rich.
Well,
Now,
it depends how they.
True.
You could do it.
true.
What was that guy I seen one trend one time? Some guy doesn't even speak and he's like a millionaire. Have
Yeah.
you seen that guy?
No.
He's a guy that just. I know you guys know what I'm talking about. I don't know his name, but I've seen it. And this is guy that doesn't even talk. And he's like a millionaire now. I think it was off of social media.
Oh, really? Okay.
I think so.
But like, yeah, I don't think you can. I don't think fame, being famous, like established famous. We're not talking like TikTok and stuff like that. But I don't think being famous means you're rich. I think it could open doors to then become rich, and allow you opportunities to do things to then secure the bag and become rich.
So famous. Okay. So how do you really like? What do you consider famous? Because do you consider athletes famous?
Yes.
Okay. Artists.
Yes.
Besides that, what do you consider famous? Do you consider okay? Do you consider Jeff Bezos famous or rich?
Both.
But was he rich and then famous, or famous and then rich?
He was rich than famous.
Okay, so his money got him famous.
Yeah, because I think early on, I mean, he started Amazon how long ago? You wouldn't have known who he was until now. He's the richest man, or he's done this, he's done that, or
But okay, I might sound crazy, I might be wrong, but I still don't believe I can't. I'm not. I will not consider Jeff Bezos famous.
No, why?
Because let's just put him on Main Street of any town in the world, right? And you put LeBron James right next to him,
Respect. Okay.
right?
So you're judging famous based on
What famous is? Famous is when people
famous is like being known or like
and no, they people know him.
no.
but
You know what I think you're what not. I don't know if you're. I think what you're saying. I think is a celebrity.
a celebrity.
Jeff Bezos is
100%.
famous, but he's not a celebrity.
Yes.
Maybe that's the right word, right?
Yeah, 100%, 100%. No, yeah, 100%. So famous and celebrity is way two different things. 100%. That's exactly.
Because and
Now,
also
you're right.
celebrities aren't always rich either.
No. You're definitely right. You're definitely right. Celebrity and famous is two different things. So yes, Jeff Bezos is famous.
But I agree with you. Yeah, you put Jeff Bezos on Main Street, no one's gonna recognize him or even know who he is.
People,
Some.
we could be like, yo, that's Jeff Bezos, and they're gonna be like, no, or no, they're gonna know the name.
Yeah.
I feel like his name is more known than his face.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
100%.
So they're just not gonna believe it's him.
True.
They're gonna have to Google it real quick.
Agreed.
But if you see LeBron James, you don't have to Google it.
Agreed.
You know what I'm saying?
Agreed.
But me, 100%, I prefer the being rich than famous. Yes, I like the fame, but the fame I like is not the fame or celebrityness that other people have. My fame is like that the celebrity know me, not the world. So that's my fame. My fame is like if you know, you know. So I'm gonna
Like
give
Jeff
you.
Bezos, kind of.
No. Jeff
even-
Bezos
no.
is literally like just dumb rich. He's the richest guy in the world. Come on.
No,
What
but I mean that like not everybody would recognize him. Type of.
I would like to. Yeah. Exactly. So I would like to be that guy. I'll consider myself behind the scenes, let's say, because it's like we're in a table right here. Jay-Z, LeBron, and I don't know, Alex Rodriguez, whatever, and I'm sitting at the table. The world knows me the least, but these three know
you.
No, and know that if it wasn't for me, like that's the man right there. They don't know, but they
yeah,
know.
I get what you're saying. I
So
get what you're
I'd
saying.
rather be like rich enough to be famous in the celebrity's eyes.
I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So I definitely like behind the scenes. So that goes to like I want that respect from the people that actually I want to like I don't really want to I want to be able to go to the stores and not be hectic over people, you know what I'm saying, or being so scared because trust me, I got my super bummy days, and being famous and celebrity whatever is not easy, you know what I'm saying. You
It's a full. It's a. I mean, you think
yeah,
like
100% a full time
you think
job.
like
Don't
the
take
people
it
that
back.
are up there. That's a full time job. Just
They
stepping out.
They trying to catch you slipping, bro.
Absolutely.
So we could agree that first, famous and celebrity is two different things,
Yes.
and we both prefer to be rich over famous.
Correct.
So and we also agree that famous doesn't make you rich. I mean,
No,
it can
it
make
can.
you, but it doesn't mean you're rich.
No, doesn't mean you're automatically.
But give me an
rich.
example. Give me somebody. Give me somebody famous that don't got it. That don't got it. There has to be. We're not thinking right.
Well, there's tons of people that were famous, got money, lost it. 100%. That happens all the time.
Like AI, Anna Iverson.
Well, I think he's still got money though. I'm pretty. I don't know. I haven't.
Well, that's another thing. That's
Yeah.
another thing. That's a great topic we're talking about right now because now I thought about it. He lost it all. You seen his doc? He lost it all.
Yep.
But when you're famous or you've been around people that are still got that money and
You
fame,
build those connections.
you can build those connections that you could always
Get it back.
if you don't burn the bridge, you could always get it back because you're always gonna have that person that's gonna help you out.
I think the same thing with the. I think it was T-Pain. He talked about it. How he just blew all his money, was broke, had to repossess his cars or get rid of his cars and stuff like that, and he slowly made it back, and now he's like huge on Twitch apparently. But same thing. It's like.
Oh, I have a good question for you, Josh. I have a really good question for you, my brother.
Go ahead. 'Cause I was gonna-
This is a good question, bro. I just came up to my head right now to talk
Go ahead.
about this.
Shoot.
So is being rich? Is it as hard as being poor? Do you understand the question?
Is being rich as hard as being poor?
After you're rich, you have a certain life to maintain,
Yeah.
and you got to stay there, and you are just around fishes that is asking for favors 24/7. That's what happens when you're rich. And anything could destroy you. You could lose. When you got so much money and you have so much stuff invested, things could go left real quick.
I feel like it could go both ways because, like, I've read and heard things of, like, they always say, like you always hear, like, that's why the rich stay rich. Or a lot of people say, like, once you make your first million, the next million's even easier from there.
Yeah, I heard.
Like, it's easier after.
I'll let you know in a couple of years.
There we go. So I think it could go both ways because I get what you're coming from. Like, once you're rich, now you got, like, you got to live this main style. You got to live this lifestyle. You got people asking for money. You got to make sure not to blow it all because you got stuff to lose now, right? You got money.
You go from $5,000 monthly bills to
Oh, of course,
$50,000 monthly
now,
bills.
and I feel like a lot of people don't understand that. They're like, oh, but why does that person need this much money or this much, and their bills are this much? Like, you gotta understand, like, when it takes money to make money, and
Yep.
you have this lifestyle, like you said, like, you know what your bills were before, they're no longer the same, so you're making that much money. So if you base it off a percentage, like, it could flow the same way. And I get what you're saying, like, because, once you're rich, you got money, you have something to lose, versus when you're poor. Depending on the situation, you don't have much to lose because you're poor, right? So you could afford to, like, mess up and do things, but at the same time, I think it's a very hard mindset to get out of being poor. I think it can be hard for some people to
Not be poor.
not be poor, and of course, there's people that don't have choices or don't have the choice, but it's a sticky situation to talk about being poor because you think about people and, like, a lot of people want to say, oh, we all have the same fair opportunities to a certain extent.
But I'm gonna stop it there because I'm a strong believer that everybody got the same opportunity, but I'm not gonna say that I got the same opportunity that LeBron's son does. I'm not gonna say that because I'm not gonna compare my pocket to their pocket. What I mean by the same opportunity is that you got opportunity to level up to a certain extent. So you cannot compare yourself to a family that has over a century being rich. You're born into a family that's been rich for over a century, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, they have better opportunities and bigger power or whatever. But you being poor, I look at it like, yeah, you're not gonna be super rich, no, but you could start that century for your family. You know what I'm saying? If you own two houses or a business and you pass away and leave that down, and then your son grows it and makes four houses or whatever, it could be anything, businesses, anything. But you got to start somewhere. So that's what I mean by everybody got the same opportunity. Obviously, others got more power than others. So I'm not gonna compare myself like, oh, yeah, but I can't get LeBron's money in my life. Okay, you can't, or you could, whatever. You never know. You never know. But you gotta start something. You know what I'm saying?
I think I get what you're saying. I think if you get a little deeper with it, as a human being on Earth, you have the same opportunities.
Yes. You can't compare. If you compare yourself, when you start comparing yourself, I feel like you start.
I think actually the way I think I look at it is, I agree we have the same opportunities. I think where you start
Where you
is
start.
what's different.
Yes,
LeBron, right?
yes,
LeBron's
yes,
kids are
yes,
born into
yes.
money. They start at a different
That was a
point,
perfect way
right?
to put it.
Versus us, we're gonna have to build to get to that level to then go forward from there. But could we be richer than LeBron or his kids?
Like,
Obviously, of course.
I've seen in my own eyes people that worked 20 years in a factory, right? And, probably making $18, $19, $22 an hour. Great money when you don't have a lot of bills and you come from not making shit.
Yeah.
That's you're looking at yourself like, wow, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? So I've seen those people that worked there for 20 years leave their job, start a business, and no, they're not LeBron James rich, but they are really good. They're
wealthy.
They're wealthy, and it's gonna be passed on. So hopefully, you never know what your kids could do or whatever. They fuck it up. Maybe they can't. Maybe they would. They wouldn't. I mean, but at the end of the day, you took a step. You took a leap that it pursues the future to your kids could be LeBron one day.
Absolutely.
And we're not talking about basketball. We're talking about wealth. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to
Yeah.
be sports. We're just talking about you got to start somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I do believe Everybody got this opportunity, especially in this country of America.
Absolutely. And it's crazy because I was watching some video and I don't know, something you said just reminded me of it, but it's crazy that, like, you know, someone making $100,000, that's not a lot of money anymore.
It's
It's
sad to say.
It's sad to say, but it's true. It's
100%.
$100,000, 6 figures. I remember growing up and, like, 6 figures was this big thing, and it still is. Don't get me wrong, to certain people and certain whatever. But really, if you look at rent, the economy, and stuff like that, especially where we live here up in Connecticut, $100,000 for a household, that's different. If you're in a couple, okay, whatever. But in one household, $100,000 isn't that much anymore. It's not as much, or it doesn't get you as far as it used to, even 10 years
Definitely
ago.
not.
And even goes to say, I'm not a millionaire, but people tell me, like, even $1 million, like, people are like, oh, my house is worth $1 million, I make $1 million, like, it's not that much.
No,
It's
no,
not
no.
like, put it this way,
I'm a strong believer in that, bro.
I remember I was growing up, right, in elementary school, and you're like, oh, that guy's a millionaire, right? That guy's worth $5 million. That guy's rich. $5 million. I'm sorry, to me, you're not classified as rich being worth $5 million. I know regular people I work with
That got
that
millions.
drive these $100,000, $200,000, $300,000 cars to work and stuff like that, and they make good money. They got millions to make. They're not rich.
And it's average.
They're average. They're average to me.
We're just lower.
Average in the sense that you're working a 9 to 5. You have to work for the money. They're not rich. They make good money. They make
100%.
$300,000-$400,000 a year. They do other investments, stuff like that. They're millionaires. They got millions, but they're not. That's not rich anymore.
But you still haven't answered my question, bro. You still haven't answered my question. The question is being poor. Is being rich as hard as being poor?
I think yes. It is as hard. I can't sit here and say one's harder than the other, but I believe yes, they can be both just as hard.
I'm gonna break it down a little bit. I agree with him. And this is why. When you're rich, you obviously have a lot of businesses or things that are bringing you in money, right? And when things are bringing you money and you're not working, you have people working for you. That's the hardest thing ever, because you're not there. Anything could go left any time, and anything is just not there. Yes, it'd be so crazy that, let's say you just have a business as simple as that. Let's make it simple. You have 10 employees and 3 of them just quit. Now you gotta be responsible for all that stuff, and there's no excuses for you as an owner or businessman. It's so hard because you rely on these people, but they don't. The poor do not look at the rich. They abuse them. You know what I'm saying? They don't care about them. They really don't care about them. So that's why it's so hard to me, I think, for rich people to be rich, because it's like the poor don't really care. They look at them like, oh fuck it, he's rich. I don't care. I'm not gonna save anything that he has, because and I see that a lot of times, and that's why I believe that being rich is as hard as being poor.
I can see that, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm poor, so I'm just saying.
I get that. So I think something that kind of tie into, like, being rich, and we talked about some other stuff, like, what made me think about it is, like, you were talking about, like, oh, if you were sitting down at a table with, like, LeBron and all these guys, and you don't care to be, like, famous to outside people, but those guys know who you are, and they, like, yo, that's
they
the
know
man,
what
right?
it is. They know
So
what it is.
to me, that's like respect, right? So now, question to you: what do you value more, or what do you think is more important, respect or loyalty?
Hey, that's a good question. That's a really good question. And honestly, I'm gonna go with loyalty. Because to be the successful person that I see myself being in the future, I need loyal people around me. I need loyal people around me that I could trust. And I definitely think that loyalty comes with respect. It definitely comes with respect, but I definitely would take loyalty because I come from a very ugly speaking family, so that's not respectful, but they're loyal to me. but they're loyal to me. So like, if we're at the table and you're like, yo, Jeff, you getting chubby, bro. You gotta tone down your food or whatever. Like in front of people, you're like, damn, bro, respect me. Like,
Yeah, yeah, I
why
see
you
what
saying
you're
that in front of
saying.
people? But that was loyal.
I see. Okay, that's a good. Yeah,
That was loyal. Like
100%.
so. A lot of times, I mean, not a time, I'm always gonna go loyalty because I feel like a team is built around loyalty. It's so hard to find people that you could trust 100% nowadays. I see it all the time, how people just ask, "What's in there for them?" Like, what's in there for me? Why am I gonna do what's in there for me? Like, I don't think that way. I don't like people that just push to their side. Like I'm not worried about what you're making or what you're doing. If I could help you, I'm gonna help you. I'm not gonna ask what's in there for me to help you.
Yeah, yeah.
That's me being loyal, and I want everybody to give me that loyalty back. I'm a respectful person to well, probably people might not think I'm not respectful for everybody, but I really try to respect everybody. You know, like I'm saying, I've been working on myself, so I really like to respect everybody, but I'll go with loyalty. How about you, Josh? What do you think about that? Respect
Off the
or
bat,
loyalty?
if you had to choose one, I think I'm gonna agree with loyalty, pretty much for the same reasons as you. I think, you know, actually, fuck.
You want respect?
Nah, I think loyalty for sure. It's
Respect
weird
is dope.
between people I know, people that I'm gonna call my people. I want loyalty. People I don't know, respect. See what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying, but nah.
But no, I okay. Off the rip, I
You
think
got you.
loyalty.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
I know exactly what you're saying, 100%. But like, it's either or. Cause yeah, we all want respect from everybody that we don't know. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? And I feel like the respect comes the way you are. You
Yeah,
know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
absolutely. Nah, but definitely loyalty. Like I said, for the same reasons you said, like you may not respect me. Well, to like the examples you mentioned, but loyalty to me, I need to be able to depend on you, count on you. Um, you know, and there's all different types of loyalty, but
But
yeah,
loyalty does come with respect, bro.
it does come with respect. I think a lot of times, put it this way, I don't think you get someone's not loyal to you if they don't respect you.
I, I was just gonna say that, bro. I was gonna say, I mean, you cannot be loyal without respecting somebody.
Exactly,
Because
exactly,
if they're loyal to you, it's because they respect you.
exactly,
You know what I'm saying? So,
100%.
I definitely, I think it goes all together. You know what I'm saying? Respect and loyalty goes really, really together. I know that question people ask them a lot, but I definitely think loyalty goes with respect. I'm sorry to say, but
I'm a agree. Yeah,
you
definitely
know,
loyalty over
I'm
respect.
I'm, but I'm definitely like that guy that me. I'm just a loyal person. I really am. Like I really do. And I could sense people that are not gonna be loyal.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I don't like hungry people. Hungry in a way like I said before. Like I just don't. I've worked so much in my life for free that it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's me being loyal. Like and it's not like I'm gonna throw it in their face. Like I don't like doing that either because that's the wackest thing somebody could do is to do something and then throw it in their face. So
Throw
why
it in the
do
face,
it?
absolutely.
Why do it in the first place? But I definitely like loyalty and
So something you said, kind of on a funnier side of things. You were saying how your family will like call you out and be like, "Oh, you're getting chubby, right?" Like stuff like that. So something I just thought about, kind of off topic. Would you tell your girl she's getting fat if she asked you?
yeah, I definitely tell you.
Like,
I might get something thrown at my head, but yeah, I'll
but
tell
like, would you tell her straight up yourself, or would you, if she asked like, "Babe, you think I'm getting fat?" and be like, "Yeah."
Nah, I wouldn't say it just straight up herself. Unless she's getting like
Yeah, yeah.
mad fat. It's a smart way to do it though, guys. Learn. You go on a diet. You go on a diet. You know what I'm saying? Like yo, I'm trying to go on a diet. Like oh, like, I'm not eating that. I'm sorry, I'm on a diet.
Honey, let's eat, let's cook good together because I want to lose weight and like,
Yeah,
let's
yeah.
go to the gym together.
Oh no. I don't think going to. I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't want to go to the gym with my girl because
I wouldn't like it either. I don't. I mean,
I wish
you
I
could,
can.
You could you go together, but like she does her workout, you do your workout, or
Nah,
like,
not even
not
because
even that. Really?
no. The reason why is because I'm a bro code type of guy. So I like going to the gym with my boys. Like it's just to me, it's more fun. They push you like, come on. You're weak as shit. Come on, like or like we talk about sports and stuff. So like if you're my girl, we could do our stuff at home. I mean, don't get me wrong. Yeah, she could be in the gym, but like you know what I'm saying? Like I'm pretty loud, so you know, like I feel like the gym is like it's me time.
I get it.
You know what I'm saying?
No,
It's
so
like
you know, I get it. I think I could be. I think working out with my girl would be weird. Or I couldn't do it.
Weird?
Being
You
in the
think so?
gym, I don't know. It's weird. Like if you're at your own home gym, yeah, but like in the gym, like I think I got to be doing my thing. You be doing your thing.
we could go for a hike.
Oh no, that's different. I'm
But
talking.
the
Yeah, I'm
gym
talking
is-
about the gym setting. Like, but it's funny you say me time. Like to me, me time. The barbershop. Like that's like
Oh, duh.
like your girl coming to the barbershop. Nah.
I'm sorry, but those guys that go with the girls to the barbershop is kind of weird. It is really weird. Like I never understood why a man goes to a barbershop and the girl's sitting in a chair. Like I don't understand that.
Like, is this a date or something?
I don't understand that. And for married couples or dating couples, to me, it's not the barbershop is it's a man shit. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
If you're a single mom, it's different. But if you're in a relationship, there's no reason why a mother should be taking the kid to the barbershop.
Oh yeah, unless you're a single mother. I agree.
No, that's different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And a single mother, that's a piece of shit. Let's say that because you can still be a single mother in the dad when gives him a haircut.
Yep.
But I just find that weird. So I don't know. I'm asking my barber's friends. I asked them. Well, I'm gonna ask them this. Like, is it weird? I'm gonna ask them because you know everybody thinks different. You know, it's not the same. I go to a barbershop as a girl. It's just not the same.
It's not the same.
We can't speak.
100%. 100%.
You know, the same way if a guy walks
100%.
into a salon, girls, you can't lie.
You can't talk or nails a little different, but
No,
hair
it's
salon.
still the same because
It's
when I
still
walk,
kinda-
I get my
I agree,
nails
I
done. When I
agree,
walk in, it gets a
100%.
little awkward, and they're like,
100%.
They're like, oh shit, I can't talk shit about
100%.
guys.
I'm saying like nowadays it's becoming a little more normal for guys to be in there, but definitely like the salon versus barbershop thing. It's like it's a guy thing and a girl thing. It's like that's where you go. The boys chop it up. You talk about your week and everything. You talk about sports and everything.
There's barbershops that has a barbershop and a salon. Like, no.
Nah.
Don't do that.
Doesn't work.
But there's those girls that are like a guy. So they good.
That's different. 'Cause
They
of course,
good.
and there's girl barbers. Like, of course, completely different.
Yeah.
I know.
No,
what
just
you're saying,
letting them know.
Yeah. We're not saying no girls allowed in the barbershop. No, that's
Nah.
different.
Just letting them know. You know what I'm saying? You believe that a man should be paying for everything?
Oh boy. A man paying for everything like going on dates.
I'm talking
bills, or,
about
like,
the bills, the dates. I'm talking about everything. You want to be a sugar daddy or you want not? Nah, not even a sugar daddy. It's just you just paying for everything.
personally.
Of course, I'm asking you. I'm not asking. Nah, right?
Nah, I don't think. It's nice to be able to. And I appreciate, like, to me, like the bills in a house and stuff like that. To me, that's different. Like, I believe you work whatever it out. Not saying that it has to be 50-50 or a percentage, but you work it out, right? Like, you both are living human beings. Like, especially like there's times that like it's different if you have your own place. Sometimes it's different, but like I could never go somewhere and be like, yo, let me live here rent free. Not rent free. I don't want to call it rent, but like I don't know how to explain it. Like if you're both established, like I think you help out. Like you do whatever you can, whatever you guys think it should be, you do that. Now if you go buy a house together that you couldn't afford without each other, in other words, you get approved for a certain amount of house because of both your income, then that's a no brainer. Like you both are contributing. But you know, I don't think it should be like that. I think that ship has sailed, that the man has to pay for everything. Should the man be able to pay for everything? I think that would be nice. But then that's not always the case because there's cases where the girl can make more money. me, like the way I look at it, aside from like house and bills, like going on a date, 100%, like I'm always gonna offer to pay, and a girl that is able to pay is nice. A girl that's shows the willingness. Oh, let me pay. No, no, no. Like to me, that's nice. That's what I would look in a girl. Like
Yeah, I feel
a
you.
girl that's able to that. A girl that's not always expecting. Like a girl that doesn't just sits
that-
there and doesn't even pick up. Like doesn't even flinch. Like to me, like nah. Like it's different if you're going like on a.
I feel you.
I don't know. It's
after it's
different
like
situations.
there.
Yeah, yeah.
If it's in a date. Oh
Yeah.
my god! Imagine that would be.
But even like right now, like if we go on a date, if I say let's go, then to me that's like, oh,
You invited her.
I'm inviting her. I'm thing. And then if she says let's go, we're gonna go out tonight.
I mean,
I would always offer. I would offer, but I think we've kind of come to the realization that like, okay, it's kind of fallen to like, okay, whoever comes up with a date, kind of like I'm taking you out, right? Like if she's like, oh, hey, I want to take you out, let's go out. Okay, to me it's like, oh, she's taking me out. Of course, I still offer to pay.
Yeah.
But usually she's gonna pay when she thinks. Versus, and then also me, like, I don't know.
So if the girl invites you on a date, you expecting her to pay?
I would, not that I'm expecting to. Like I said, I would always offer. But to me,
You're assuming she's gonna pay?
I guess assume is the word. I don't know. It sounds weird saying it, but in other words, I don't know if the word's assume, but in other words, the way I look at it, don't tell me let's go out. Like I'm gonna take you out. Let's go on a date, and you can't afford to pay. That's what I mean.
I feel you.
You see what I'm saying? Like you have no business saying, "Hey, let's go out to this restaurant on this day." To me, you're the one engaging, right? You're the one starting it.
I agree.
Let's go out to New York and do this, and you got no money to actually do it. Like no,
I agree.
you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, like you using me, girl?
Like you're using me, or like I have no problem paying, but like don't be initiating things. Like if I'm gonna take you on a date, isn't I got the money and I know I could afford this. Versus, you can't just be like, oh, let's go hit up this spot and do all this, and oh, I got no money to pay for it. That's a different story.
I mean, me, I would like to pay for everything. Mm-hmm. I would. I really would. I just. It just makes me feel a successful.
I get that.
It's weird.
Yeah.
But I agree with everything. Like I don't want her to be depending on me either. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I would like to be able to pay for everything. I'm not doing it because of how back in the day, like just to be in control. No. I just feel like it's my pleasure. Like you're a woman. Like let me take care of you, shorty. Let me take care of you. Now when I'm need you, I hope you're there to offer. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, 100%.
But I would like to be able to pay for everything. I really would. No matter how much money she's making, I really would like to be the person to pay for everything. It's like a pleasing. Like I'm like thank you for being so loyal, and thank you for being my woman, and thank you for being so amazing to me.
No, I get that.
That's how I look at it in any sense. Yeah, like don't get me wrong. Like we go out to eat, I have no problem. Like, oh, she already paid. I'm not even gonna be like, oh, how much? You already paid.
Exactly.
I'm not worried about it.
Yeah.
She already paid. She already paid.
And I don't know if I've ever done this in my life, and if I have to anybody, sorry, but like, oh, let's split the bill. Fuck out of here. I'm sorry. That's to me. That's like.
I mean, I split the bills in big groups.
No. I mean, in a like if you're on a date with a girl to split the bill, like
either you take care or I take care.
Exactly. I'm not doing that like 50-50. No, that's just to me that's corny. But no, in group settings, absolutely. And
so yeah, that's the I'm not saying I believe that a man should pay for everything. I'm not agreeing with that. I'm agreeing with myself. Like me personally, I would like to pay for everything because it's like.
You would like to be able to, yeah, 100%.
Yeah, it's an everyday thank you. You know what I'm saying? I want you to know that you got a man you can lean your shoulder on, and you can focus on yourself. I want to be able to take care of everything so you could be good. You know what I'm saying? Not so you could be a bum and stay home and
and not work. And
or not go to
anything.
school or something.
Yeah.
Whatever. Do something with your life because
Absolutely.
then you're not gonna attract me because I don't like it. You know what I'm saying?
I get that.
But I definitely would like to pay for everything.
And
I'm not doing it for the clout on the camera.
like you said, and you don't like a girl that expects you to pay for everything either.
No.
Or right, like
No. This conversation doesn't even come up.
right.
This conversation shouldn't even come up. It's like natural. It's a natural thing. You know what I'm saying? It should be a natural thing. Like,
Yeah.
oh, did you pay this? You pay that? Yeah, everything's all set. Thank you.
Nah, I get that. Yeah, nah. Someone that's like expecting you to do that, like to me, you get into like I'm not your sugar daddy. Like,
Exactly.
nah, get out of here. Like,
No, you gotta be my woman though. Chill. You gotta be my woman for real, for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't just be like, you know what I'm saying?
nah, I definitely get that. I'm trying to think like, because there's a lot of people that's like, there's a lot of I would try not to make it like I'm talking about all girls, but there are girls out there that believe like a man should pay for everything and she shouldn't have to do anything at all.
No, what do you mean by not do anything at all?
Like
At all?
bills, going out to eat, nothing.
That's
nothing.
okay. But what are you doing with your life?
There's some girls that don't do anything.
No. That's not right. I mean, I'm okay with that.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
pay for everything, whatever. But I need to know that what you're doing.
At least going to school,
You
or you're working, and saving your money, type of thing.
Tampoco di que you can do whatever you want. They
No,
can
no,
live
yeah.
off me.
No,
Like,
exactly.
if you go on a girl's night out, I'm expecting you to go on your girl's night out without being like, babe, give me $500.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? That's
Yep.
your stuff. If you go out to eat with my kids, it's just like, you pay for that. Don't expect me to leave $300 on top of the table.
And that's and you know what's fun. And we kind of talked about this. I think like prenups. Did we talk about that on an episode?
We did a little bit, but what?
I want to kind of get into that because I was watching. Now I'm watching all these podcasts and stuff, and this guy was talking. He's like, do you believe in prenups? And the guy's like, 100%. And like, why? It's like, the way he kind of sets up his money, the way he did is okay. We came into this relationship. You have your money, I have my money. And then even going forward, even him, he said, I'm the provider, right? My wife's a stay-at-home wife. They still, so they have their prenups, right? That's the money that came before.
Yeah.
He said even going forward, he still's like, not that he's going to call it an allowance, but he's like, my wife doesn't work. She stays at home, but I still set aside some of my money. And I say, okay, this is for you. This is for us. This is for me. And people are like, well, why do you do that? He's like, well, one, I never want my wife to say, why'd you go buy that Rolex? Why'd you go buy that watch or that car? I bought that with my money. Now I want to go buy this bag, the Chanel bag. She bought that with her money. Now we go out and we're going out with the kids or we got to buy a house or something for the family. That's our money pile. Also, I take you out, right? Or the guy takes his wife out. I'm taking you out to dinner. I'm going to buy you a birthday gift. I'm buying that with my money.
I hear you.
You buy me a gift, you're buying that with your money. And then there's family money. And, I think that's kind of,
Yeah.
And a lot of people will say, like, oh, prenup and your money's my money. And, quick, they're like, oh, well, then that means you don't trust me. Why am I with you? It has nothing to do with that. People have to look past that side of things. It has nothing to do with, like...
I mean, that could go vice versa, you know what I'm saying?
I get it,
Because
yeah.
if I got money, like if I got good amount of money and we're getting married, and I ask you to sign prenup and you say, oh, why, you don't trust me? And I could say, why, you don't trust me?
True, 100%.
What's the problem?
Agreed.
We've been dating for years. We've been good, right?
And it's always been... And it's
So what's the problem?
We've been dating and it's always been just my money.
So it could go both ways. Like, it could go both ways.
I get it.
I'm a strong believer in signing prenups. And I'm hope that the person I marry knows that I'm loyal enough. We had this conversation before, remember?
Yep.
I'm hope they know that I'm loyal enough to take care of them even without the prenup. You know what I'm saying? Especially if I have my kids, I'm still gonna take care of you because you're the baby mama of my kids with no prenup. I'm talking about being divorced and everything. I got you. That's the way I look at it, and I'm sure people are gonna be like, yeah, right. And maybe you are right because I'm not there yet. So that's the way I'm thinking right now.
That's what you would like, and that's how you see it yourself, obviously.
Shit could change.
Exactly.
And then be like, damn, how stupid did I sound back in the day? But I really don't think so. I feel like I'm a really respectful person until that new husband comes in. Not a new boyfriend and that stuff, because I'm talking about that man that's actually there for my kids as well. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So if it gets to that, I hope it don't get to that. But you know what I'm saying? You gotta respect that. You gotta respect that, and that's what I mean. But like prenups to me is I think it's important. And if it wasn't important, it would never exist. You know what I'm saying?
True. Yeah, 100%. And there's tons of successful, and a lot of people like, prenups not just because you don't have to be rich to be like a prenup is
Yeah,
like
you got a
regular
future.
people.
You
Just
never, yeah.
regular people with $20,000 in the bank, you could still get a prenup. It's not just for people with a lot of money.
I have seen from guys that are like regular and then their wives are like educated and stuff, like make a little more money, and then they never bring up the prenups. Like, if you make more money than me as my wife, I'm still gonna get that prenup because I believe in myself. I see a brighter future. I'm not worried. I got trust issues, so yeah, I might be worried that you might be like, damn, this girl got more money than me. She might just leave me in the dirt. So I'm okay.
She don't need me.
But I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. Leave me in the dirt. I don't want yours. That's yours. I don't want it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not worried about the prenup. Like, if you want me to sign it, you have more money than me, go ahead. I'll sign it.
Absolutely. It's not just for me. It's in other words, if the girl says let's do a prenup, 100%, doesn't matter which way. It's you. Both people are protecting
each other.
And I don't even. And everybody's like, "What are you protecting from?" It's like
you're protecting.
It sounds so bad, right? Like, I'm protecting myself. Like, oh, so like then they're like, "Oh, you don't trust me." Like, no, like you don't understand. Like, protecting what I've built or have going into a relationship. It's like a pause in time, right? Boom, relationship, prenup, whatever was before. Boom, now going forward, you're building that together. The prenup has nothing to do with what you're building going forward together.
So the prenup is only about what was before.
I'm pretty sure. I'm like 90% sure the prenup is. So I believe you could set up a prenup. A prenup is for before, or you come to agreement of what's before. But I believe you could also set up a prenup saying, going forward as well, this is what it's going to be. I believe.
I need the going forward prenup. I need to go both ways. I need do you know what I'm saying? Because right now, shit, I don't got nothing. So
absolutely.
I'm just I'm here just trying to. I'm good, but I'm really not good. So I need the going forward prenup for sure.
That's funny. I just thought about something. I was looking at our notes and we talked about the barbershop and girls and guys and maybe just a quick final thing to talk about. Would you be comfortable with your girl working at a barbershop?
Nah, hell no. I was just uncomfortable about
bringing her. That's funny.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. It's like, I agree. I don't bringing her working there's a whole different thing. It's tough.
You gotta be a real strong guy.
Strong guy, strong girl, but strong guy. Like
strong guy,
because it's the barbershop. It's guys, and we know, and not to paint this bad picture of what happens at the barbershop and stuff like that. It's nothing like that.
Nothing happens in the barbershop. We watch cartoons and we draw,
and drink water. But no, I think I have to agree. I couldn't.
Yes, man. So this is episode 11. Episode 12, guys, we're actually gonna hop on a guest, so tune in. We're gonna have a special guest. It's actually pretty dope.
Yeah, this one's exciting. They're in the food business, so
pretty dope.
It's gonna be pretty dope. And stay tuned to that. It'll be exciting.
So yeah, we'll see you guys episode 12, and let us know what you guys think about this episode. We got a lot of things we want you guys to interact with us, because I really want to know what you felt about the man paying for everything. About prenups,
loyalty versus respect.
Loyalty versus respect, and what was the other one? It was the other one was Rich or Famous.
Yep, Rich or Famous.
Rich Gang. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. You guys already know. See you soon.
See you guys.